Good morning, ladies. Welcome to my channel. I'm glad you're here. I appreciate you ladies coming in and making comments in my channel. I wanted to show you something that I've been working on, that I'm getting ready to finish up and put together and send out. And let me show you what I made. This is for a friend of mine. We're in a swap together, and I made her a couple of things. The first thing that I made was this paper bag album, and I made it a little tag in the front, and I made a resin bottle in green, and it has a double little tag. This is also a paper clip, and it comes loose, so she can put it wherever she wants. I'm getting ready to add some of my avocado flowers in the front of this here to decorate it a little bit more, but for now that paper clip is going to stay there, and I'll put the flowers over here. I made my little dangle. I made a bottle. I filled it up with rose gold glass, crushed glass, and I put some beads in there. I also used from paparazzi. I get paparazzi jewelry and I just cut it up. So I had a pair of earrings that had a dangle, and then I went ahead and I took another 2 pairs of earrings and I separated them, and I put a jump ring, and I used a pink pearl on the end. It came out quite nicely, and that's where my little string from where I sold my bag journal is at. I decorated it with, you probably can't really appreciate it because it may be too bright. My light is kind of bright here, but I also used the paper clip to hold this little fold up, and I made her some little tags for her to use. I'm gonna put these right here. This is the first fold. This is where my bag is at, and I distressed everything in tea from Tim Holtz, and in some places I use rose gold acrylic paint. I went ahead and I added some little embellishments here, and I put journey and the time. You know, it's time for your journey. I added an applique here, and I also added some flowers. And I usually save my leftover die cuts, and then I can use them to decorate things. So here's the little book, middle book section, and then over here is one of the panels in the bag, and then the top panel of the bag. And I went ahead and I distressed everything in the Tim Holtz ink, distressing ink. And I also made her this paper clip. I'm in the process of making a dangle. I have to find a nice necklace, or maybe I'll just create one. And I use this rose gold embellishments, and I distress the little tag I added in the center. So this is also a paper clip, and I'm gonna add a dangle to here. So I'm not completely done, but 99% done. This is the back of the center panel that I made for her, and I avocado dyed the ribbon. All of the paper that I use is avocado dye. I used this emboss. It has some glue gun hairs. I did use in the background here, which I'm also going to be giving her, with the elastoplastic, I created another doily and I glued it in the back, and I fussy cut all these little miniature tags. And here, this one is glued on. It's sort of kind of like an index card. So she's got the journey. In the journey, she's gonna get prosperity. She's empowered. Honesty about whatever she wants, happiness, and she'll be able to put whatever she wants on here. Feeling accomplished, getting opportunities, new opportunities in her life, and there's some, they're all distressed with the tea color, and the paper is avocado dye, and then delight what you're delighted about. And as you can see, there's two different shades of avocado dye paper, and this one that's pretty dark is also avocado dye color. And then proceed in life with prosperity and confidence, and then fly high of joy. Then back here, I just fussy cut some paper, and the back page is avocado dyed just as well. And then back here, I did put a paper dolly behind that I had colored, and I went ahead and I put a label there. And over here, I'm going to be putting a pocket, because I'm going to be adding this tag, which is from the same paper series, and I did use acrylic metallic paint to distress it on the edges. I used some of the chains from Paparazzi, and this was a pair of earrings that I had. It has like a teacup and a spoon, or a coffee cup, whichever suits you, and it has a little charm with a heart. I added this tassel in pink, and I made this acrylic spoon and used an acrylic flower added to the tag, and it came out quite nicely. I did use an applique of a flower, and I used some pearls down on the bottom. So I'm going to be putting this right in here. I showed you this paper clip. The only thing that I need to do is add a dangle on that end. So this is my paper bag album or a journal, and I can't wait to give this to her. I'm pretty sure she's gonna like it. And let me take this out of here for now, because I gotta finish it. And this gets tied right here. If I didn't say it before, this was also avocado colored. The lace. So that's the little book. Over here, I made her some avocado dye papers in different sizes, and I wrapped it up in some lace and this ribbon that I also colored very lightly in avocado. And I have an applique that I'm going to be putting on here. I did get this clothespin, and I had colored also in the avocado. I wrapped the lace or the trimming in there, and I also decorated the top of the clothespins, and I added this tassel. I have this little piece of washi tape here because I'm not sure whether I want to go ahead and glue the tassel, or do I want to leave it so she can go ahead and use it. So I'm gonna put it in here for now. Everything is gonna go in a little in different bags, and I'm gonna put some toppers on them. So I'm gonna set this aside. I showed you the tag. I also made her with diamond dust, some avocado painted flowers, and I did use some mirror cardstock. I'm going to be putting a topper on this. I made her another blank journal with the same paper series, and I cut different textures. This one is made out of paper, and she has different avocado colored paper and coffee dye. This one I did with a doily on the cardstock itself, and it came through on the other side, believe it or not. There are some like circular stains and distress colors, and she has this to write on there. You can slightly see the paper, the coffee stained. This is all the stress, and I also added these little darling cards. I'm going to be putting them in the back. I'm going to make a pocket for that, and I'm going to put them in the back. They all have Bible verses. They're very pretty. I need to distress them and put them in here, but I also got her a package of 12, and I cut them. I'm going to leave them without distressing them so she can use them. I'm probably going to put them in the pocket back there. So all this is going to go put together in a little gift bag. And my other one, I'm not sure and I haven't decided. Maybe I will put the doily out here, or maybe I'll just go ahead and I have made her a little baggie with some items. I have the doily. I haven't decided whether I want to put it there. I made this with the elastoplastic lace, and look how beautiful it came out. I also made her another doily like the one I used in the journal, and it came out so pretty, and I made sure, I mean, it came out really, really, really clean. I also made her a tree in case she wants to make a tree of life. And here she has also more elasto trimming that I made. I left that there in case she wants to go ahead and use it, and if not, she could always cut it. I use part of this mold, and she's gonna get this too so she can get to try it herself, for this trimming of flowers that I made. That's all in the elastoplastic, and this is just a topper that I haven't finished. I haven't decided what I want to do with it yet. It has music. I'm thinking of putting rose gold trimming bling bling right over here, or maybe just 3, and I have 2 flowers. I haven't decided. Maybe I hang this from the bag and leave that there, or maybe I'll just add 2 small flowers. That's why I have these on the side, because I haven't decided. And these do not have the diamond dust on them. This one instead has the stamens. So I haven't decided what I'm going to do with that yet, but I'm really excited about this and how it's coming out. I may just take all this and put it in this bag. I have some appliques here that she probably can go ahead and use. It's a little bent. It's been in the bag for quite some time, that she may want to use to decorate the inside of that. I also made a frame, and this is something separate and something different. This is made out of toilet tissue and a mold. She likes Halloween, so I have some Halloween items for her. But this one is very lightweight, and you can put it inside in the journal, or she can color it in white and distress it again, or maybe I'll just color it, recolor it, and put it in the album. I haven't decided yet. I need to decide really, really quick because I need to get this out sometime this week. I also made this tiny little journal, and when I was making it, I was really excited. It's made out of also the avocado paper, because everything is avocado colored paper. And I did tie this in the future. What I want to do, if I remember before I glue my top, I wanted this to come out from here and under here, so then that way it gets tied on the side. But because I had already glued this embellishments, by the time I realized it, I do that. If it's not in front of me, forget it. I will forget it. But this is the back cover, the front and back of the book. I did use the rose gold metal foil out of little pieces that I had left over of trimmings that I had done. I created a little pocket, and she has this little tiny ephemeras and tags inserted in here, and also a ticket. So, you know, she'll be able to remove them if she wants, so she can keep them in there. I added a butterfly. Mind you, all these little tinies, I went ahead and I cut them. I used some leftover rice paper to decorate the page there. Over here I still have more of the trimming, and she has some little tickets that I've added in there. I've distressed each and every one of them, and they're gonna go right back in there. When she pulls it out, she also has an ephemera of a clock. This is really cute. These are, sometimes I take like big pictures and I reduce them and I make them small, or if I buy a digital print, then I just, you know, go ahead and do that. Over here we have some birds, and everything is distressed. I'm gonna have to get close on this one because it's so tiny. I glued a couple of tags. This is a bottle. Over here I have another tag, and it has some leftover lace that I put on the tag, and little pieces of lace. You know, whenever I'm cutting edges or whatever, I put them into a bottle, and then I reuse them when I make little things like this. Over here these are glued, but if she wants to write something or add additional, or if she wants to keep it as is. I'm waiting on a little square tin can that I want to go ahead. My other girlfriend is going to send them to me, so I can go ahead and put the book inside the little tin can. Here I glue some tickets and leftover, you know, little pieces of lace, and you know, since it's cut oddly, I put some pieces there and some there, and all of these are distress. And over here I use the same ribbon that I used in the outside, and I just took the little pieces, and that's my little book, my tiny little book. I had fun creating this. You know, these things can be really addictive. I have to make it tighter. I have to have my daughter tie it because I have a hard time. You know, I start working with small things like that, and I get shaky, and I can't do it. So I showed you these, and I'm also going to be giving her the fondant mold, so she can go ahead and create her own lace. And I found these several months ago in the stores. They're from Recollections, and they're the perfect color. The different shades of rose gold, and they have beads in the center. They're really pretty, and I'm also going to be giving her these Temperia chipboards for her to use if she wants to incorporate them in the brown bag journal. So this is what I had made for this swap, and I'm hoping she likes what I made for her. And I know I need to do a few finishing touches, but this is definitely gonna get to her by this weekend. So thank you so much for watching. If you're not a member of my channel, please do subscribe, and give me your opinion. You know, post comments. It's always helpful, you know, one way or the other, because it always helps me do things a little bit better, or you know, you may have a suggestion that I didn't think about. So please do leave comments. I really, really appreciate them. And, positive, negative, it helps me one way or the other, and I take everything in a good way. I don't take it as you know, something negative because life is too short and there's no need. And every artist has different ideas, and that's why when people leave comments or they say, oh, maybe I would do this way, or or maybe not incorporate that, I like to go back and read my messages, and maybe I would have done this way. So I thank you. I'm gonna stop blabbing, and I want to thank you for visiting my channel and seeing what I have made, and I will see you soon. Have a good weekend. Be blessed.